Hello, Dallas Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Cowboys Blog. I'm John Madden, and now let's get to today's topic.
Highway?
What's this guy supposed to be, the ultimate badass?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're gonna talk about the Cowboys' back-to-back loss. The series cap mode time, man. Got a few games left in the season, right? But you know, season's over. Well, season was over last week, and it was officially over earlier this week. And then today you take on another loss. So nails are in the coffin. Coffin is in 6 feet under. All right. I'll do my autopsy video at the end of the year, but for right now, it's more of the same, guys. You know, I mean, Eberflus, I'm on record on Twitter and on YouTube saying I didn't want the hire, and you see why, right? Terrible. He's just not a good defensive coordinator. You know what I mean? I don't even think he's a good linebacker coach. None of our players improved. They took steps back. So, I mean, it really is something where you need to bring in somebody in here with the new regime. He needs to bring his own crew in here, all right? I don't want any of the Eberflus remnants. Get them all the fuck out of here. Shove them out the fucking back door. Thank you very much. And then let your new coordinator bring in his guys, his crew, all right? Because that's how he's been successful. You know, behind every successful coordinator are his assistants, all right? And any coordinator will tell you that. So yeah, man, it doesn't start or end with Eberflus. You got to get rid of the assistants too, man. You can't have the remnants, you can't have the weeds, all right? So it's gonna be a total flush, and it better be, all right? Today's game, I mean, it didn't have any energy. You know what I mean? They were literally going through the motions. You know what I mean? It was interesting to see Tyler Smith at left tackle. You know what I mean? Now that's going to be a big, huge question mark going into the season. And I told you about Tyler Guyton. I said he was going to take a sweet ass time. This guy does not want to play football. He's missed too much time. You can't rely on this fucking dude. He is officially a bust. All right? And anybody that thinks otherwise, I don't know what to tell you, man. You know, go read some magazines on sports or do some researching and get your shit together. Guyton's a bust, all right? Overshown. Freak injuries or injury. He's on the prone list, bro. I mean, it's a concussion now, right? So I feel bad for the guy. He had potential. He showed big flashes, but I think that I think a lot of people are still thinking that he is a huge piece of this defense. He's unreliable. You can't count on him. He's too beat up. The closing speed is not there anymore. You know, even through an off season, we're gonna get the hype videos running in the sand, running around garbage cans and shit like that. Fuck that. That ain't gonna do shit for me. All right, for him or any other player. All right. So it's they have a lot to do on defense, man. I think you need a scheme change. You need a serious influx of talent. All right. Take a look at this quote here from Jerry Jones and this is from John Machota's Twitter. Right. So, you know, is there going to be legitimate changes to management, front office? All right. I have been praying and on record for this. There needs to be a change, you know, and I've been all about bringing Aikman in here in some sort of capacity to straighten this shit out. Eye for talent is there and hold people accountable. You know what I mean? Aikman was premier dude that held everybody accountable, man. There wasn't anybody fucking around getting away with shit, you know, that were like your underlings. You know, these you had your star players, but the whole team has to be in order. You know what I mean? Top to bottom. Aikman would do this. The scouting department, that needs to be overhauled. You know, I've put out the videos on this. The miss ratio, especially on defense with McClay, is terrible. The hit rate is the miss rate is incredibly too high. Right, so hopefully they move on from McClay and they, you know, consolidate, bring in Aikman or somebody of this caliber. All right. Somebody with a passion for the damn team, dude. No complacency. That this pro personnel and drafting with McClay that has gotten too complacent, and it's caught up to them, bro. What you're seeing right now, especially with the talent on the team, it has caught up to them, dude. Like, you have players that were overdrafted, shouldn't have been drafted, and this sort of thing on really both sides of the ball. So interesting to see Jerry Jones really say this sort of thing. Now it's different. It's to say it, but to actually put it into place. So will there actually be any movement on that? No, we'll see. I'm really until I see it, I won't believe it. But I've done two videos on this. Go in my videos. Look up Troy Aikman as the keyword. Those videos will come up, and look at the plan in place I have for this, the restructuring in place that I had for that, and you'll understand what needs to happen here. But outside of that, defensive coordinator's got to go. They've got to bring in a defensive coordinator immediately. You know what I mean? Obviously, I think some of these targets are going to be teams that are going to be in the playoffs. That's fine. I would like to have somebody at least in place for the Senior Bowl. You know what I mean? And that might not be the case, but at least, you know, have somebody in mind. All right, somebody good, somebody that has a track record of elevating players, improving players. You know, and that sort of thing. Guys, let me know what you thought about the game. Let me know what you thought about the performance. You know, some of these players, like I said, Cooper Beebe, he's adequate. You know, he gets pushed around a lot. Injury, he misses some time. So just let me know about some of these players that, in general, you know what I mean? Like, let me know what you thought about the game. Let me know what you think about the off-season plans. Make sure, if you missed last night's live, it was a lot of fun. Me and Danny Savage, we broke down the draft, especially on defense. We gave you guys a lot of really good names to look at, to keep an eye out. If you missed that, go watch that on the replay. But that's all I have tonight, guys. I'll see you for the next one. Peace.
Yeah, old school, baby.